The rise of Mike Tyson, from poverty to boxing champion. Mike Tyson's rise from the streets of Brooklyn to the top of the boxing world is one of the most inspirational and incredible stories in sports history. Born into poverty, Tyson faced numerous challenges, but through sheer determination and the mentorship of Cus D'Amato, he transformed into one of the most feared fighters of all time. His journey from a troubled youth to becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history is a story of grit, redemption, and raw talent. Today we're looking at the rise of Iron Mike Tyson and how he became a global icon in the world of boxing. Tyson's tough beginnings. Mike Tyson's early life was filled with hardship. Growing up in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, Tyson was exposed to crime, violence, and poverty from a young age. He often found himself in trouble with the law, and by the age of 13, he had been arrested multiple times. Tyson was sent to reform school, where his fighting skills began to emerge. It was there that his raw talent was first noticed by a counselor who introduced him to the sport of boxing. Tyson's life changed forever when he met legendary boxing trainer Cus D'Amato. D'Amato took Tyson under his wing, not only teaching him the technical aspects of boxing, but also becoming a father figure to the troubled teen. Under D'Amato's guidance, Tyson developed his iconic peekaboo style of fighting, which emphasized head movement and explosive power. D'Amato saw the potential in Tyson to become a world champion, and he was right. Tyson's early training laid the foundation for what would become one of the most dominant careers in boxing history, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion. In 1986, at just 20 years old, Mike Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. His rise to the top was meteoric. Tyson quickly earned a reputation for his devastating knockouts and aggressive fighting style, which often left his opponents unable to last more than a few rounds. Tyson's power and speed were unmatched, and he became known as the baddest man on the planet. Tyson's victory over Trevor Berbick in November 1986 solidified his place in boxing history. Berbick, a tough and experienced fighter, was no match for Tyson's ferocity. Tyson knocked him down multiple times in the second round, winning the fight by TKO and capturing the WBC heavyweight title. Tyson's rise was unprecedented. He became a global sensation almost overnight. His fights became must-watch events, and fans around the world were captivated by his power, his intensity, and his larger-than-life personality. This victory marked the beginning of Tyson's reign of terror in the heavyweight division, as he went on to unify the WBA and IBF titles, becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion. Tyson's path to glory was fueled by his desire to escape his past and achieve greatness. And at such a young age, he had already achieved what many fighters spend their entire careers chasing: Tyson's legacy and redemption. Mike Tyson's career was marked by incredible highs and devastating lows. After becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion, Tyson's life took a downward spiral. Personal issues, legal troubles, and a shocking loss to Buster Douglas in 1990 derailed his career. Tyson's time in prison for a rape conviction in 1992 further tarnished his once glorious legacy. Many believe Tyson's time at the top was over, but Tyson's story didn't end there. After serving his sentence, he returned to the ring in 1995 and began his journey toward redemption. Though he never regained his former dominance, Tyson's return was a testament to his resilience and determination. He continued to fight, drawing massive crowds and maintaining his status as one of the most iconic figures in boxing. Tyson's fights against Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis became legendary, even as he faced more defeats. Today, Tyson's legacy extends beyond the boxing ring. He has reinvented himself as a cultural icon, starring in movies, launching his podcast, and becoming a successful entrepreneur. Despite the controversies, Tyson's journey from poverty to champion, his rise, fall, and redemption make his story one of the most fascinating in sports history. However, Tyson's career wasn't without its challenges. His personal struggles, legal issues, and time in prison cast a shadow over his legacy. But what makes Tyson's story so compelling is not just his rise to greatness, but his ability to bounce back from adversity. Even after his prime fighting years, Tyson remained relevant, continuing to capture the world's attention with his larger-than-life personality and tenacity. Today, Tyson's legacy is more than just his time as a boxer. He's become a symbol of redemption. His comeback story, both inside and outside the ring, shows that even the greatest champions can stumble, but still find a way to rebuild. Tyson's ability to reinvent himself as a cultural figure and entrepreneur has solidified his place in history, not just as a fighter, but as an enduring icon. What's your favorite Mike Tyson moment? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth stories about the greatest fighters in history. Tyson's story is far from over, and we can't wait to see what he does next. Stay tuned for more.